Hey folks, David Frost, LazyGapTrader.com. In this video, we're talking about day trading, but more specifically, we're talking about gap trading. Gap trading is by far the single most consistent and profitable day trading strategy you can find across the markets today. When stocks are gapping higher or lower at the open, it creates an opportunity for traders who can identify a specific price where A, stocks will be drawn to, and B, will have a price reaction in the other direction. I do two things. I teach a course where I teach precisely how to calculate these specific price levels where stocks will be drawn to and have that price reaction from. In my course, I teach which stocks this works the best with, what are the specific criteria we're looking for, how much does a stock have to be gapping higher or lower at the open in order to qualify for a morning gap trade. Everything you need to know in order to trade the gaps is taught in my course at Lazy Gap Trader. The second component of the course are gap fill trades. When a stock gaps higher or lower at the open, it leaves what's called an open gap. Stocks will come back to fill those gaps at some point in the future. I teach you how to track them, and I teach you how to trade them. I also give you a tool, meaning a spreadsheet, that helps you track them. It pulls in market data so that we can identify how close these stocks are to coming back to fill their gaps. Everything you need to know in order to have a complete gap trading strategy is taught and provided for in my course at LazyGapTrader.com. The other thing I do is I give traders an opportunity each and every morning to get my gap trades. Here's a copy of the email that goes out at 9 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 30 minutes before the market even opens for trading. This morning, we had a possibility of 5 gap trades on the board today. One of them hit their levels and 4 didn't, and that's not uncommon for a Monday morning. Monday mornings are usually lighter volume, and there's a lack of earnings announcements that will generally move stocks in one direction or another. However, we did have one hit its level, and it was Newell Brands. I say gap higher. Resistance levels are $50.86 and $52.45. Stop and profit target is about 30 to 50 cents. Now keep an eye on those numbers, 50.86 and 52.45. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the chart and see precisely what happened with Newell Brands. So we're back on the chart, and you can see the $50.86 level. That was one of the 2 resistance points I gave my traders at 9 o'clock a.m. before the market even opened. However, as the stock was trading in the pre-market, it was creeping higher towards that level, so I sent out a subsequent email, and here it is. This one was sent out about 9:15 in the morning, and I say Newell Brands is trading right at the first level, which increases the risk. Please look to the second level of resistance at 52.45 should it get there. So with these trades, we want to make sure that we manage risk accordingly. Let's go back to the chart and look what happened. Now you can see on the first candle of the day, the stock opened above $50.86, taking that level off the board, and you can see it came back to retest that level, making a low in the first candle of the day at $50.85. What happened after that is it creeped up towards the second level at $52.45, piercing through just a little bit, but staying within our stop loss limitation. And you can see the stock came down towards planet Earth, now trading at $51.56. This was a nice gap higher and a nice opportunity. As you can see, Friday's close, the stock was at $46.38, gapping higher this morning, creating the opportunity. We shorted the stock at $52.45, and currently the stock is well below that level for a gain of about 78 to 80 cents at the present time as I make this video. This is precisely what I teach in my course, folks. I teach how to identify and calculate the specific areas where stocks will be drawn to and then have a price reaction from in the other direction. We do this each and every day. I teach traders how to do this for themselves. they can have a strategy for the rest of their trading career that's repeatable and consistent and provide juicy scalp trading and day trading profits. If you want to learn how to do this for yourself, come over to LazyGapTrader.com. I'll teach you everything you need to know in order to trade the gaps successfully. It's a strategy that you can have for the rest of your trading career that's consistent and profitable. It works over and over and over again. I'm David Frost, LazyGapTrader.com. Thanks for tuning in, folks.